What's happening, everybody? Bowman here with Thrill Breaks. We're ready to get into our last break of the night. 2022 Bowman Draft. I have two cases in front of me here. Going to need something to pick left or right. And then we'll get started. Nate says left. Thank you, Nate. Finish ripping this on open, and then we'll start ripping. Lefty Lucy, ready Teddy. Those ones have rookie card on top. I don't want those. I don't want those. Well, 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 what do we have here? It's a Mr. Brian Fink sighting. What's up, Brian? Yeah, I don't have to flip these. I always forget that. Draft is the only one where they put them in sideways, so I don't have to flip it upside down. Because it's going to come out sideways anyways. Little online. You're gonna get your stuff in time. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I love it. Here we go. 3 autos per box. Let's have some fun. I thought you were saying that you were actually shopping still. I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna get those presents on time. Who'd you land in this one? There, Mr. Brian. I know for sure you got one of the combo spots. You got the Phillies, White Sox, and the Cubs. You got your Cubs? Random was rigged. That random was rigged. For sure. What's up, Stefan? Merry Christmas Eve, my friend. I can say that now because here in Wisconsin, it is after midnight. So Merry Christmas Eve to you. Hey, so in Arizona, do you guys do Christmas trees still, or do you do like a cactus? You do palm trees? Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. All right, here we go. Box number 1. Good luck, my friends. Let's have some fun here. Zach Neato. He's super neat. Refractor starting us off, going up to Scott. Oh, so cactuses are protected, so you can't do a cactus? I mean, that's understandable. Redemption gonna happen right here in the first box. Blue out of 150. Eric Brown Jr. for the Crew. Nice hit, Nate Bop. It's a great start. I have not hit many of this guy yet. There you go, Nate. Good start. Little first rounder for the Crew. Kumar Rocker refractor too. Felix Villario out of 199 for the Crew. And how about Ellie De La Cruz, orange out of 25? Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Ellie for the Reds going to Jay. I actually just watched the movie Snow Day. I don't know how many people remember the movie Snow Day. From back in like 2000 is when it came out. Chevy Chase is in it. But, man, they loved Smash Mouth in there. They absolutely loved Smash Mouth for their soundtrack. Yeah. Me and Rachel, you know, we're adults. We're 30-plus adults, and we like to watch Snow Day on our days off. Don't judge us. And Drew Gilbert, 31 out of 99. Nice hit, Venkit. Another good hit for the Stros this time. First round, 28th overall. I think I'm going to bump that one in the mitt and bump the Eric Brown Jr. out. Peyton Pallette. The White Sox. Jason Dominguez with 2 S's. Who was the Cubs first round pick? Mason Wynn out of 99. I know they got Nazir Mule. He wasn't their first pick, was he? Maybe he was. And how about Victor Scott for the Cardinals? There you go, Nate. Cade Horton. I don't know if I've hit much of him yet. Maybe this is the case here. We got Chase DeLauder on the orange paper out of 25. 2 oranges in our first box here. This case is coming out screaming hot. 3 out of 25 on the Chase DeLauders. He's rad. Danny DeAndre. He's rad. Excuse me. Oh yeah, weren't a lot of Cubs fans like upset or something that he was drafted? I think I remember hearing something that a lot of Cubs fans were like, why did we draft him? And then a couple of other people were like, because he's really good. If I remember correctly, I believe that's how it went. We're always upset. The only time you weren't upset was back in 2016, right? You know, I still remember exactly where I was when the Cubs won the World Series that year. I'm sitting in my apartment. Just got my manager job at my previous employer. And I was sitting there and I was watching the World Series, hoping that the Guardians could pull it out. I remember I was texting some of my coworkers about coming to work the next day because I didn't want to. Kind of funny how you remember little things like that. I just remember being like doubly not happy. A, because the Cubs won. B, because I knew I was going to be shorthanded the next day. Yeah, they're so hit or miss, Brian. So hit or miss. My Brew Crew had quite a few of those in the late 2000s, early teens, I guess you could call it. How about Drew Gilbert on a 71 this time? There you go, Strohs. Nice hit, Venkat. Green and a speckle. 60 out of 71 to go with the out of 99. We got Carson Palmquist for the Rockies at a Missouri Padres. It was the best. Brady Jose and Anthony Gutierrez. Ivan Melendez was in there as a refractor. Blue Wave Ink. Jacob Mizorowski. Out of 150. 96 out of 150. The Brew Crew. Once again, going to Nate. There you go, Nate Bop. I know. Jackson Holiday refractor, too. I know. I had big Astros fan. Took him in the last break. I'm hoping that he's not watching right now. That he's going to be not happy with me. The Blues just look awesome. I actually have a Garrett Mitchell first Bowman blue wave auto that I hit in a break. And it's one of my favorite cards. Really, really is. Trying to see if I can possibly one day afford the gold wave, but it's looking less and less likely. Because then I could have both colors there. Biddison on 99. Angel Martinez. Could have the Brew Crew colors, the gold and the blue. Zach Neto. And Steven Zobek. Base auto to the Royals. Royals are going to Rob. There you go, Rob. So far, I'm liking the whole one base auto per box, 2 color autos per box that we got going here in the first 2. True Blue George Valera out of 150 for the Guardians. That does it for box 2. So anybody traveling anywhere for Christmas? Or is it mostly Christmas at everyone's house tomorrow? Or, I guess I could say tomorrow. It's after midnight. It's Christmas Eve. How far do you gotta drive, Brian? Traveling from the couch to the kitchen and back for cookies? Yes. Yes. My man. So Rachel always makes cookies for her direct reports, and sometimes the oven is finicky, and some of them got burnt. So I got like, she's always like, "There's some burnt ones you can have," and I'm like, Rachel, give me like real Christmas cookies. Like, I don't want the burnt ones. I mean, they're still tasty, but I'm like, why do they get the good ones and I get the burnt ones? Troy Melton, there's a Reggie Crawford refractor as well. I'm like, why do they get the good ones? I mean, I totally understand why they get the good ones. I'll eat the burnt ones. I mean, like I said, they're still delicious. Munoz out of 189. Nice redemption coming. Chrome Prospect, Aqua Lava out of 199 of Brooks Lee for the Twins. Stefan. There you go, Stefan. That's what's up right there, man. Out of 199, Brooks Lee auto. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. I mean, they're still good cookies. I just really like soft cookies. Like, the more towards the raw side of cookies, the better. Because let's be honest, there's nothing more delicious in the entire world than cookie dough. And one of my jobs when I was a youth counselor, we did a icebreaker event, or a little thing. And it was get to know you. What's your favorite food? And so the counselors had to do it as well. And when I said my favorite food is cookie dough, oh, the kids just thought that was the most hilarious thing. And I'm like, why are you guys all laughing about that? Like, I'm serious. Cookie dough's the best. I'm like, don't even cook the cookie dough. Don't even cook the cookies. Just give me them. Jet Williams out of 50 on the gold paper. There you go. Mets going to Jay. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're all still kicking. What's the worst that can happen? So we get a little tummy ache. Big whoop. Chandler Simpson out of 499. So we get a little tummy ache. Who cares? Tampa Bay Rays going to Sean. Nazir Mule refractor. Elijah Green first. Eddie's Leonard and your auto, Noah Schultz out of 199. 2 Aqua Lavas back to back, huh? I did mediocre on the random. Who'd you end up getting? Where are you on here? Where are you? Jason. Dodgers. Gavin Cross refractor. Dodgers. All right. I may have my work cut out for me a little bit there. I'm always up for a challenge. Who? Definitely Mac Jones. Gavin Cross refractor of the Royals. See, how about that? Eddie's Leonard out of 189. Isn't that what you were after? That's what I heard through the grapevine. Somebody told me. See, you could have traded Brian. Brian would have gladly taken the Dodgers. What's up, Ray? Eddie's Leonard. There's a Drew Gilbert refractor there too. Yeah, I've actually heard nice things about McLean. See, what are you worried about, Jason? What are you worried about? Everything will be fine. I'm still waiting for today. I'm still waiting to pull my guy. Still waiting to pull my guy Reggie. You will love them when they hit. All right. That's fair. Case is starting out nice. Case is starting out nice. Ray, how was the family get together? You don't have the Cubs. Oh, wait a second. I do have the Cubs. What about the combo spot? Excellent. Everybody in bed now, so you can have your fun time with baseball cards. Counter Prelip. I don't know why that was in there. They decided to put a paper in there for a divider. Luis Angel Acuna at a $4.99. Another paper. Throwing us off here. Bowman. Tops. Little Dustin Harris. Oh, you're going to put a bunch of paper in the middle now. All right. Okay. As long as we still got our auto, that's all I care about. Jackson Holiday. And maybe not an auto in that stack there. Nothing thick. Henry Bolt. There's a Tyler Stewart. 126 out of 499. Going to the Mets for Jay. My showcase is far enough back. I can totally put another team up on the showcase. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. We got Max Muncy. That one's out of 250 going up to the Athletics. What's going on here? Redemption. Blue Wave out of 150. Connor Zerpe to the Cardinals. First rounder for the Cardinals. There you go, Nate. Oh, how's she doing? Is she recovering as quickly as we're hoping? There you go, Cardinals. Nice hit, Nate. Connor Zerpe. We'll put him up behind the Jackson Holiday. Yeah, you betcha, buddy. And that's a nice parallel, too. definitely worth the $65, right? We got Roderick Arias out of 99. Jet Williams, Sky Blue. As long as every day is just a little bit better, that's all we can ask for, right, Ray? That's all we can ask for. A little bit better every day is better than going backwards. We got Brooks Lee on the Sky Blue, followed by Henry Mendez out of 250 for the Crew. Kumar Rocker Refractor. They said he still didn't sign? Oh, they didn't bring it with them? What? You tell them by this time next year you expect 2 1987 autographs of him? Because that's what I would say. Win-win. She's feeling good, and you're feeling good. It's a win-win. Victor Acosta. Thomas Harrington. I will take 2 now. Did you guys want to drag your feet? Give me 2. All right, box 5. Nothing crazy for the Jays yet. We still got half the case to go though. All right. Box number 5. Troy Melton for the Tigers. Tigers to Jeff. A few more. I can go for a few more. Parada. Looking over our showcase, checking out first rounder, 2 first rounders, first rounder. Looking pretty solid through our first half, but yeah, I agree. Let's get a few more up there. The old Troy Melton ink, it'll get you every time. It'll get you every time. Jackson Chorio Refractor. That's exactly what I was doing. I mean, I wasn't sure if you're going to be here right away, so I'm like, you know what? I have to save these for Ray. So that's what I was doing. I was just looking out for your best interest. Kumar Rocker out of 499. Luis Metza for the Blue Jays. And how about Kumar Rocker out of 250? Great hit for the Rangers. Nice hit, Sean. 140 out of 250. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I'm hurting. I'm a hurting unit, my friends. Nice hit, Rangers. Good stuff, Sean. Yes, I am sick. Yeah. It's been getting progressively a little worse throughout the night. I just need a good night's sleep tonight. Like, every time I think about getting excited, I realize that once my voice kind of gets a little bit higher and louder, I feel a cough coming on. So when I hit that Kumar rocker, I had to really throttle it back on the excitement. Robert Hassel. But it's still kind of caught up with me anyways. I know, can't lose the radio voice. Winter killed the radio voice. I blame the Packer game. I blame the Packer game. I wonder how many people I've heard me say this so far tonight. So I was at the game. And there was a guy sitting next to me. And every single breath that he exhaled, like you can see it because it's cold. It's cold, so you can see your breath. And I just watched the breath leave his mouth, go this way with the wind, and right into my face every single time that he exhaled. Another redemption. Class of 2022, Dalton rushing for the Dodgers. There you go, Jason. And like, I know that you're around people breathing all the time, and like you're gonna breathe in whatever they're breathing out. But it was the fact that I could see it. It was the fact that I could see it actually happening every single time that he exhaled really creeped me out. It really grossed me out. But he didn't cough or sneeze the whole time, so I don't think it was him. I think it's probably just because it was really cold and stupid. But yeah, it creeped me out to no end. We got Joe Lampe, Sky Blue Chrome. Jace Young out of 250 purple paper. There you go, Jeff with the Tigers. Good stuff, Jeff. And that does it for box 5. Moving on to 6. 9 autos still to go. Keep it going here. Bowman? Got a nice case so far. Let's keep it going. It was so cold at that game, and like I wore like 3 layers of pants. I had my jeans were on the outside. I had a pair of sweatpants underneath that, and then I also wore a pair of athletic shorts. So I'll tell you what, halfway through the first quarter, I had to take my hat off to put it under my butt because my butt was frozen. I literally couldn't feel it. So I took my hat off, and I still had my sweatshirt on. But I could put my hood up still. Checked my ears a little bit, but I'm assuming that probably didn't help either. All right, here we go. Orange ink. Sal Stewart, orange for the Reds. There you go, Jay. Nice hit. 5 out of 25. Sal Stewart. That's fantastic. End of the first round, Sal Stewart. So he is a first rounder there. Man, that's a lot of redemptions. They're good redemptions, though. I wonder if that bumps the... I think that might bump the Gilbert. I know it's 2 Gilberts, but it's an orange. I mean, he's the end of the first rounder, so I mean, he's definitely got potential. He's not like a 6th round guy or anything like that, so he's got potential. I haven't heard a lot about him yet. Elijah Green refractor of the Nats. Yeah, it kind of was, Ray. It kind of was. Speckle Ink this time. Caden Wallace, 55 out of 71. Hey, yo, Rob. Nice hit. Jackson Holiday, refractor number 2. Chrome's on the wrong stack. Nobody has really brought him up a whole lot to me. But again, he was a first rounder too, wasn't he? Starlin Thompson. I researched the Brewers guy quite a bit. Bernabel. Wilman Diaz for the Dodgers. Logan Tanner on a 150. You got a couple of his cards hanging out there, Brian? Purple and a refractor. Purple of Thomas Harrington. Refractor auto, Caden Wallace. So we got the Caden Wallace out of 71, followed closely behind by the Caden Wallace out of 499. Middle of the second round for Caden Wallace. Yeah, it is hard to tell. And there's always, especially in draft, there's always that learning curve coming from metal bats, like aluminum bats, going right into wood bats. So definitely in draft, don't get down on guys right away, because there's always that learning curve of switching the bat that you're using. Christopher Pacchiola out of 50 to the Cubs. Like, has anybody, actually tried playing a game with a wood bat? It's tough. In high school, we did a wood bat tournament. It was our Legion Ball team. So we're all used to playing with aluminum bats. Well, that's a little surprise there. Mason Barnett. That was in the middle of the pack. Mason Barnett going out to the Royals as well. Take it. But it was right in the middle of the season. We switched over to this wood bat tournament. And we had some kids on our team that really could hit. Really, really could hit. We went into this tournament, and it was terrible. It was awful. I think we had like 4 hits out of the infield. It was so tough hitting with a wood bat. Royals pretty much just had a box there, Brian. It was a 4 out of box. The Royals had 4 of, or 3 of them. 3 out of the 4. So there's always that learning curve, especially with switching from college to professional ball at any level. All right, box 7. How about a Marco Luciano for the Giants going to Paul? Heir apparent auto. 66 out of 99. So you're saying that we need to get a little bit better than Luis Metza. We got to get a little bit better. Polanco on the speckle. Definitely picked that up mid-stack, didn't I? Gavin Cross green. Nice hit. Nice hit out of 99 on that Gavin Cross. Yeah, Luciano's good. That's 3 out of 99 on that Gavin Cross green. I always get him mixed up with the guy the Cubs got in that trade. It was Canario, right? Canario is who the Cubs got. Jay Allen out of 250. I always get Canario and Luciano mixed up. Jacob Marcy for the Padres. Padres go to DC Shin. That was still a great trade that the Cubs made. Cubs made a lot of really good moves at the deadline last year. And I hate giving the Cubs credit, but they did well. They did well. Tovar, Sky Blue, Brooks Lee Refractor. Speaking of trade, what are we speaking of the trade for? Yeah, Moreno going to the Diamondbacks. That was crazy. I mean, I like Varsho a lot. I didn't, like, out of all the trade partners that I saw, or that I thought coming into my head for Dalton Varsho, the Blue Jays were not one of them. Tyler Schweitzer is 74 out of 499. I did not see Varsho going to the Jays. I had my hopes up. A lot of people were talking possibly to the Crew for Varsho. I got my hopes up on that one, and then they got crushed. Tamar Johnson, blue out of 150. We're getting some really nice paper color in this one. Yeah, I like Moreno a lot too. I think the Diamondbacks got a really nice haul, and it makes you kind of wonder, like, what were the Blue Jays trying to do in it? Because Moreno's good, Moreno's really good, and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. is no slouch either. So it was kind of like, what are they kind of doing there? That's what I thought. I liked Varsho as well, but there's Cade Horton for the Cubs. Varsho and Danny Jansen reunite. The Wisco kids taking over Toronto. That's right, Jay. That's right. The Wisco boys taking over Toronto. Hey now, Cubs. 123 out of 199. I could have seen. You almost think it would have to be like a salary dump kind of thing. Because even Moreno for Dalton Varsho kind of like straight up seems like a decent deal. But kind of throw in Gurriel in there as well. Kind of seemed like the Blue Jays were just like, we need to free up a little cap space. Who is good enough still to replace here so we don't look like silly Sallies? And they kind of just decided on Varsho. Sorry about that. ESPN's right up on the trade. Ask similar questions. Hey ESPN, hire me. I'm available. Hire me. It always makes me feel kind of good when I hear that ESPN is asking the same questions that I am. I'm not as dumb as I look sometimes, and I look pretty dumb. Last box of the break. Ryan Doncone out of 499. And Sean McLean, there he is. Dodgers going to Jason. Gave the D-backs an A+ and the Jays were a B. Man, I'm right on par with that. They wanted a good defensive outfielder, and they might have the best now. Yeah, Varsho is good. Or Diamondbacks. Yeah, the Diamondbacks are getting a great return. And Varsho is a good return too. But yeah, it just seemed like they just needed to give away one more player. Martinez and Juan Bin Cho. Owen Murphy for the Braves. Speaking of giving away, what are we giving away? Oh, what the Dodgers do with Bauer? Oof. We're all going to be sitting on the edge of our seats for that one. Sorry, excuse me. Tickling my throat. I did not sneeze on my hands, okay? You know, that's the first ever time I've ever sneezed on camera. Ever. Zach Neto. Good hit. With a Hunter Patterson right behind it. Appreciate that, Stefan. And that's the very first time I've ever sneezed on camera. Scott with the Zach Neto. That's a great hit. 25 out of 199. Good hit. And Hunter Patterson. Rays are still doing well this break, too. I mean, if it was any other team other than the Dodgers, Brian, I think they would be stressing out a lot more. But, I mean, obviously the Dodgers, I don't think are too worried. I don't think the Dodgers are too worried right now about their pitching staff. I honestly think they could just say, well, get out of here, Trevor. we don't need you anymore. Put my mask on. That's funny. Yeah, the Royals, I think, had like 6, I want to say. And none of them were Gavin Cross, though. Mikey Romero, Sky Blue. Nice hit going out to the Red Sox. Red Sox going to Stan. I said Stan. I mean, if I was them, that's what I would do. I'd just be like, you know what? We're sick of the headache. Just go do Trevor Bauer things elsewhere. I mean, if you look at the Dodgers, do you really think that they need him? I mean, their pitching rotation is just scary without him. Should be our last auto of the break coming in this stack, I believe. It is Tanner Schobel to the Twins, going up to Stefan. There you go, Stefan. Good break for the Twins. $100%. 100% they can. I mean, I'm sure they would rather spend that $27 million somewhere else. And that's why I could just see them cutting him and being like, you're not worth the headache anymore. Guzman and Henry Mendez. And that, my friends, is the break. Yeah, and they got a great farm system coming up, too. Like, that's one thing that I can never understand about the Dodgers is no matter what, they're like a hydra. They're like a hydra. You cut off one head and 2 more sprout out, and they're just like, what's up? What do you need from me? I'm a really good baseball player. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane what they can do. All right, so recap time. Let's do unnumbered stuff that we sleeved up here. We got DeAndre, Palent, Dominguez, Tovar, Polanco, Bernabel, Lampy, Hassel, Leonard, Acuna, Martinez, and Palmquist. Paper that we sleeved up. The Aqua, Sky Blue out of 499. Purple's out of 250. Do we have the Aqua in here? Aqua out of 199. That's what we got going here. We got Don Cohn, Allen, Diaz, Rocker, Arias, Muncy, Acuna, Munoz, Rojas, Biddison, and Valero. You know, looking at some of that color there, the Dodgers actually had a really nice break. Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate that, man. I hope you also have a very, very happy holiday season. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the time with the family. Get lots of nice presents. Eat lots of delicious food, i.e. cookies. So enjoy it, my friend. All right, we got Mason Wynn, Harrington, Tanner, Zavala, Mendez, Leonard, Melton, Valera, and Mazur. Number stuff we top loaded. Clark Elliott for the Athletics. Nice Zach Nito going out to the Angels. Cade Horton, Cubs. Termarr Johnson out of 150 on the blue paper for the Pirates. We got Paciola out of 50. Cubbies, Jace Young for the Tigers. And Luis Metz out of 75. Blue Jays. Man, we had some really nice paper. We had Jet Williams and DeLauder, gold and orange. We had Jace Young, Paciola, Termarr Johnson. That's all parallel paper parallels. Like, that's really good. Unnumbered stuff we top loaded. We actually had Mikey Romero on the sky blue, followed by 2 Jackson Holiday refractors. There you go, Evan. That's true. I should probably go have... It's a good number. 16, roughly. Cookies, give or take. 10. Up to 26 cookies. I can do that tonight. All right, base autos. Marcy, Padres, Barnett. Royals, Melton, Tigers, Scott. Cardinals, and Zobak. Royals. Parallel ink, we had Pattison to the Royals. McLean out of 499 to the Dodgers. Schweitzer, White Sox. Marco Luciano out of 99, heir apparent to the Giants. Dalton Rushing on the 2022 auto, Dodgers. Schultz, White Sox out of 199, and Chandler Simpson out of 499 to the Rays. You think I'm joking? I ain't joking. All right, let's do our Mets first. We got Tyler Stewart out of 499, then Jet Williams on the chrome sky blue, and gold paper 17 out of 50. The Mets are going to Jay. Thank you, Ray. Merry Christmas to you as well. Enjoy the weekend, bud. How about Chase DeLauder? Going out to the Guardians. Orange paper, 3 out of 25. Guardians are going to Brad. Nice hit, Brad. Let's do some Royals. Caden Wallace. 343 out of 499. Also 55 out of 71 on the speckle. And we got Gavin Cross out of 99 on the green. Royals going to Rob. Cardinals. We got the Blue Wave. Cooper Jerpy. Nice hit, Cooper Jerpy. First rounder for the Cardinals out of 150 going to Nate. And then for the Crew, we had Jacob Mazeroski, 96 out of 150. And the Blue, the True Blue, Eric Brown. The Crew going to Nate Bopp. How about Kumar Rocker? 140 out of 250. The Rangers. Nice hit, Sean. How about the Twins? This was a nice break. Brooks Lee on the sky blue, followed by Tanner Scoble and the Aqua Lava 19 out of 199. Brooks Lee go to the Twins for Stefan. Great break, Stefan. This could definitely be our money minute as well. Ellie De La Cruz, numbered 15 out of 25 to go along with Sal Stewart, 5 out of 25. Definitely could be up in the mid with these two. Jay Blackburn with the Reds. Nice break there, Jay. And also a nice break for the Stros. 31 out of 99 on the Drew Gilbert to go along with 60 out of 71 on the Speckle Auto. Drew Gilbert and the Stros two-time into Venkit. There you go, Venkit. Nice stuff. And that, my friends, does it for me for the night. Titus is up in the morning. He's got a very fun lineup scheduled for everyone tomorrow. I'll be back on Monday. So have a great, great Christmas. Have awesome holidays. Enjoy time with friends, family. Enjoy opening presents, eating delicious food. Enjoy not working, right? Enjoy not going to work. So just everybody have fun, be safe, and I will see you all on Monday. So thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you soon.